Yo, what's up, people? This is your boy Shelvon. Today, I am going to try Eternal Strands. I did Avowed Saturday. So this is like my second Let's Play. So trying to give this a shot. Should be fun. Avowed wasn't, so that's why I am currently trying this one. So let's get into this. All right, let's get hopefully the this game is a little bit better than Avowed was, because that was kind of boring. And I'm only gonna play for a little bit, so let's get started. And of course, we're gonna go with normal. All right, checking out the stream and whatnot.
The Enclave was once the heart of magical development and trade for practitioners of magic all across the Maida Basin. Not all weavers claimed it as their home, but those that did built a legacy
this will let me get into the game quicker than
innovation.
Avowed did, because that was a lot of talking.
The likes of which have not been seen since the Surge, almost half a century ago, when a cascade of arcane disasters.
I ain't gonna lie though, the artwork looks pretty good.
Without warning, the Enclave sealed itself away behind a magical wall known as the Veil. Rich and powerful leaders were wounded and killed. Decades of war broke out. Every nation suffered an economic collapse. The world is calmer now, but magic has been shunned, taking the blame for decades of unrest.
As it always did.
Weavers remain pariahs to this day. Most places tolerate us if we don't stay too long. While some weavers remember what it was like.
It seems very reminiscent of The Witcher.
Weavers had a home. I chose this life years ago, but I'd be lying if I said it's lived up to all I hoped it would be. Stop! Still, my luck might be changing. A few weeks ago, I began traveling with a new weaver band. Now, they've brought me here, where it all began.
We're going to the Enclave.
Oh.
Oh. Thanks.
I haven't heard too much buzz about this since this came out. I think it came out like a month ago, and I haven't heard anybody talking about this. The only reason I'm playing it is because I saw a trailer for it and it seemed interesting. And Monster Hunter Wilds doesn't officially come out till tomorrow, so that's when I'm going to play Saturday and probably for about the next week or so. All right, so we're getting into.
What do you think?
When you told me that joining your band meant I'd see the Veil, I wasn't picturing this.
No one's been this close in years.
What the hell?
The base is shrouded in tangles.
Bird.
Weavers have known about this safe zone in the... You have no idea what I had to do to puzzle out this passage.
I definitely want to hear that story later.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. I'll stay to oversee the camp setup. Why don't you take the preliminary scouting expedition?
Really?
Of course. It's important for the other weavers to see how you do in the field.
Plus, you're new, and if you die, you know, it'll suck, but it won't suck as bad if one of the other ones die.
The map I bartered for in Tarza suggests there's a watchtower deep...
That's my first landmark, then?
Yes. It should help us get our bearings before we start the search for the Strand Road. And if you make any discoveries, that will endear you to the band.
For sure. I'd love to find my footing with the rest of them.
I'll act as the watcher on the scry and pull you back if anything gets too dangerous. Just steer clear of the tangles. Any questions before you head out?
Uh,
The Strand Road?
A famous trade route into the Enclave that led straight to Denevron. The hub for bartering magical goods.
that's the interesting thing about these RPGs. You got to come up with like words that haven't been used
Before
before
the Surge,
to
caravans
create
used
your
the Strand Road
universe.
to enter and exit the Enclave.
So you come up with
their
some
goods.
crazy words.
It's been completely submerged by tangles, unfortunately. Still, if we can get any closer...
I know the scry is a standard device across Weaver bands, but
He... sent...
I mean, I wore the earpiece, but he didn't exactly stay close to the table at the camp while
That's incredibly dangerous.
Yeah. Anyway,
When you go on an expedition, you'll wear the earpiece, which allows me to communicate with you and give... At the table, everyone will be able to watch your expedition and communicate with you as needed.
Great, I got a bunch of people in my ear. Awesome.
The last, most important function of the scry is that it allows me to use magic to pull you back to camp when your life is in danger.
right. That clears up anything I needed.
Glad to hear.
Okay, so that's the, I guess, the death mechanic.
No visuals on the scry. Can you hear me?
I can. Some interference, though.
Okay, so that's the
Tangles. Still,
just like a
strong
vial
enough
with
to pull you out.
the stamina bar thing.
I'm on it.
Okay, that's gonna get annoying. Okay, so that's how you run. Okay. Hey, I'm the feller of trees. Am I collecting anything while I'm doing this? Okay, roll. Observe.
Even more impressive up close.
Like the enchantment and
Tangles. Beautiful.
And deadly. Give them a wide berth.
Purple fart.
The closer you get to the veil, the thicker they'll become.
its shadow is believed to be impenetrable.
Okay.
Until now.
Okay, collecting stuff. Wonder if that's gonna stay there.
Completely frozen.
Okay.
We should expect enchantments to act strangely this close to the veil.
See those glowing bulbs? Infernal alliums. They combust when broken.
So if I toss one at the wall, its fire will melt the ice.
Brilliant. Best to use
Oy
kinetic
vey.
magic to keep clear of the blast.
Okay, so that's hot. How to get past? Okay. What the hell? Oh, ugh. Okay, that's a little janky. But I didn't really hurt myself from the fall, so okay. Oh, okay. So if I pick it up, it'll just use it automatically. All right.
Knowing the watchtower's relative position establishes the distance to the Strand Road. You can come back to... What is that?
Horror. There were rumors of a living mineral that grew deep beneath the Enclave's surface. It seems they were true.
There's more of it in that cave. I could take a closer look.
Too risky to deviate from the plan. First outing was just to reach the watchtower.
This is going well. I say we check it out before finishing the expedition.
Yeah. Bunch of people talking in my ear. Oh. This is very janky. Hmm.
Being a living mineral, I can feel it humming with magic.
Wait, I'm using...
Aurea?
Okay, a dragon.
Connections back.
Time to fight.
Yeah.
Pulling you out.
Yes, pray. I knew this was a bad idea.
We can't extract you.
Dom, fix it. And Lane, have tonics on standby for her return. Get our bearings.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, collecting. Hmm. 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 Picking up rocks. Damn, bro. What the hell? What'd I do to you, man?
The Ash Peak Drake.
Quick, your frost magic can cool a path.
And okay. Cool. Yeah, that don't seem to be working. Calling me Iceman.
Good. Dawn's still working on the scroll, but you need to keep moving. Lane, got anything from the map?
There should be a minor patrol path ahead that loops back to the watchtower. It runs close to the Vale, though.
It's our only option.
I'm on it.
Aurea, that Drake's acting like...
Let's just focus on getting her back safe.
I'll go back to unpacking the armory.
The hell? Oh, you little.
Moving.
They can probably smell you.
Damn it, Casmin was right. That Drake is rutting. Erratic flight. Aggressive. It won't stop.
Guys, what do we do?
We get you back to the caravan fast.
Dude, just hit what's in front of you. Why is that so difficult? She's making such wild maneuvers that she can't hit what's pretty much in front of her without moving too much. That's the thing about these double A games. Be a little janky. Okay. So it only does it when I have when I'm maxed out. Okay.
Clear line of fire. Good time to use your bow.
Oh. Where am I aiming at? Okay, what am I aiming at? Oh. So I can't hit him, but he can hit me. Awesome.
If I'm reading the map correctly, following this brook should lead to the path guards used to reach the watchtower prior to the surge.
What the hell? Are you serious? Why the hell would I use this? Hmm. Yeah. Okay. The targeting is not that great. Why would I light everything on fire if I can't go past it? Doesn't make any sense. Well, I can kind of see why nobody's talking about this game.
That break is never far behind. Just keep going.
Hmm. Exit out of there.
Final stretch.
Oh, I'm gonna have to fight that stupid lizard, am I? It's gonna magically find me.
That can't be an ark.
No one has seen one in almost 50 years, let alone outside the Veil.
The Archons never left the Enclave. Still, you need to get...
Of course, I knew I was gonna have to fight this thing.
You've got to hold it off. We'll work on an escape plan.
What the hell? Get the. What the fuck, dude? Seriously? What the fuck, dude? Oh, and I'm out of energy too. Awesome. Come on, thing, wake up so you can help me. Because I am about to die. You're trying to fight fire with ice.
Skies. If this isn't the strangest.
Hang on, Bryn.
Everything okay back there?
Change of plans, everyone! Back up!
You're...
What? We're coming to you, Bryn. Follow that arc. We need to go. Now. Up ahead. Fine, keep moving. Guys, the arc.
Let me guess, you're gonna start to turn. Hey, we're inside of whatever the hell that is. I've been doing this for 41 to 44 minutes, and I can pretty much guarantee that as soon as this is over with, I am deleting this game. I feel zero need to. It's too janky. That's the thing about double A games, man. You always miss something. It's usually controls. Visually, it looks good. Is that a chick or a dude? It's a dude chick. Chick dressed like a dude or a dude dressed like a chick. Can't tell. What? Pretty much like every other game out nowadays. It seems like it's all females. So it's females and effeminate men. I can't wait until Monster Hunter Wilds comes
Anyone
out.
else noticed? We're practically sitting on a loom gate.
That can wait, Dom.
All right, who's talking?
Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take...
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale.
Yes. I have every
As long as we don't all die here
Hey,
first.
it's a dude. I'm shocked. I was sure that was gonna be female.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks,
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. Stories that put children to bed, preached the evils of our magic, all because of what happened here.
So coming back here is a good idea.
We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but why. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again.
Medieval culture, probably very superstitious. I
But
doubt
first,
that.
Bryn, that's you and me. Find me when you're adjourned.
the scribe. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's
Yeah.
nice to have people literally watching my back.
Yeah, which is very annoying. Okay. Okay. I guess I have to have all of these for it to craft anything. Hmm? Okay, of course she's the let me guess, you're the cook.
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's also left an entire known world behind and out. But, you know, I'm fine.
It's okay if you're scared, Sev.
Oh, good. Our point is what
Sev,
this apprenticeship is.
that is completely...
Yeah,
Of course.
sure.
Okay, that didn't turn out like I wanted, but okay. All right, let me Do you do clothes?
Roommates must need a massive source of magic to function.
Dom?
Bryn, you are going to
Yeah.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery.
Not worried about our survival?
Details. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these...
Growing up in Carnhaven, my father... It's crazy to think...
Perhaps you'll even become one.
I hope history gives our story a more flattering...
With the most daring point to ever live, Bryn of Car...
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Loom Gates.
Loom.
Okay, so
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it.
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical
I knew
constructs.
that was
I've
so there's
never
basically
heard of
two
one designed
dudes.
to repel Drake's breath, though.
So we got two guys.
You think we might find
One
another
is
arc that could help us
a
escape?
little flamboyant.
Or possibly repair this one? It must be specials.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Lane, you seem lost in thought.
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. I notice you've been checking in with the others at...
You did?
Oh, it's my vocation to... In fact, if you'd like, I can...
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Solar...
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came... No one see...
That's a little odd.
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. Sev may remain an enigma. I wish you would open up, though.
Before joining, I knew Auria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving.
Ah, to keep a points expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working, and there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter,
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility? Shame her family lost their fortune. Though,
Are both Dom and Solar from Sunset?
no. In fact, Darm hails from Ren. I often wonder if Darm's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from him as a child.
I've travelled with the Weaver Band before, but it wasn't quite as... functional.
As the obvious answer is Aurea. Not only is she a strong... Her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of...
Wow.
If it is...
You said Aurea is the obvious answer to this band's success.
Ah, yes. While Aurea runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin who takes over. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennig, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federation.
All right, which one is that again?
The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Aurea trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Given that I'm the newest member,
It speaks volumes that Aurea trusts you with taking over the expeditions this soon. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin.
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Aurea was It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, I don't know if it was Aurea's decision or Casmin's, but
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming.
knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long.
Ah.
Okay, I didn't come over to talk about the Umbert Weavers. Asked Lynn to about themselves. So, okay. So this is our inclusion character.
Lane. Offering insight about the others.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second. I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could find nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues.
Right.
Truthfully, I'm not sure.
You sure?
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible. It strikes me as an opportunity that... Anyway,
Okay. So what I'm getting, even though this person sounds like a female, this is probably a guy. Okie dokie. And you made me, at least they didn't go and tell me more stuff that I didn't need to know.
You've been busy?
It's a work in progress. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm glad we made it in safely. But no,
And you're worried we're in...
I think caution.
I agree, but don't lose sight that we're the first. You're capable. Oh, and listen. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back.
Okay, where are the other people at? So I'll talk to her. The hell's over here? Okay.
Your tent. Might not be glamorous, but
It's
don't know about perfect. I could have done a better job.
seriously. I didn't have anything close to this in Aaron's band.
That's...
Is that everybody?
I'm itching to get out there, but Aurea wants to talk to me first.
Hey, I can talk to the. Oh. There you go. I'll pet you while I'm standing on your head. This game is so janky.
Hey, Casmin.
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared.
Hold on, that...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, if I had fixed our wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a...
Whatever it is.
You're no Aurea. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I know my job is important, but we all have a trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too.
You're right. It's just that Aurea has been point for so...
That's all I... So this...
The Enclave can
This...
be activated? Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we whisked around the Enclave.
Okay, that I was not expecting that.
Metaphorically, of course. The Loom Gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous otherwise, I imagine.
You're cute together. It's great to see a couple that shares such a love of their work with one another.
Could have it any other way.
After being together for 7 years, we're bound to have something in common.
Come, my love. There must be something in the archives.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I could have sworn he was kind of, well.
I was impressed by how you...
A little terrifying,
But you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
It's a lot of talking.
So after all the legends, this is it. The odd...
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon enough.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. Thankfully, Lane 3 has an old map. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's where you come in.
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the Enclave. Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned a second loom gate and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here? Must be massive.
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be strong.
I'll head out now.
Done with all the talking. What's over here? All right, guess I can't go that way. So janky. Alrighty. Let's get this party started. Yeah. Too much talky. It's a big boy. Seems rather ominous.
I've got you clear of the Santa Summer Bridge.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring. Okay, so the ice melts. Okay. What's with the ladder?
All right, what's this? I wonder if I can freeze that. All right, so she doesn't automatically climb down. Okay. I think, okay. I don't know if this thing is gonna attack me. Okay.
Oh, Ox. Really happy we're here.
Arts were supposed to be used for manual labor. Hostility is strange.
So it moves back this way.
Fresh water in walking distance of the campsite.
I'll set up a purifier for it and collect later.
Wait. What a beautiful view.
Ranger's Brook, aptly named for the spirit of water that flows.
It's over here. So I can damage my own damn self? Okay, yes. Freeze them, and I go to hit them, and then
Creatures could be hunted for food. Any of these plants look edible?
Dan will put anything in his mouth if he's curious enough. Whatever he doesn't vomit, we'll eat.
Just try not to poison him.
all right. So far, their stamina mechanic is a little too much, but I tend to like it to attack, so it's probably why I have such issues with it. Hmm. I ain't gonna front. To be honest, as annoying as Evolve kind of was, I had much more entertaining time with that. So Awesome. What the hell? You lose stamina quick with the bow, and it's hard to hit. And I really don't know where I'm going now. Kind of meandering around. More of them damn dogs. Dude, just hit the thing in front of you. Why is that so difficult? Dude, just What the hell? Where did you come from? This is kind of dumb. If I make ice, but the ice hurts me, so it's like, how? I gotta go back. Can I fast travel, dude? It's a long trip. I'm gonna run out of space. Hmm. What's it? Oh. What the hell, dude? Dude, what the fuck, dude? Let me teleport back.
What's covering the veil?
I'll check it out. A lot of debris on the platform. I could clear it with kinetic magic.
About the room gate itself, is it functional?
No sign of life. But see that cloud of raw magic? It's leaking from the broken pipe near the edge of the platform.
So we have two powerless loom gates and a tangle leaking out of an enclave construction. I wonder if Lane still has that treatise we picked up in Tarsa.
And he's gone.
With the debris gone, this loom gate doesn't appear to be in poor shape at all. Time to check out the Great Ark.
Okay. Need to go back to town, or back to the encampment rather, and walk all the way back. You guys have decided that I can't do fast travel yet. Wonder if you go back into to the camp, if it will reset all the enemies. Eight-night cycle. Does it put it in there automatically? I guess so. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to figure this out a little bit. I just need one of those. Okay. All right, let's go collect all that stuff. I think I figured out the crafting. Oh, and it did reset everything. Okay. You don't have a lot of space. Hmm. All right, I think I've got a better handle of how this plays. Still kind of janky, but I think I'm slowly figuring it out. You're gonna burn up, bitch. What is the purpose of doing any of this stuff if it's going to hurt you? That's strategic. Hmm. Come on, where you at? I need more your ass.
Still, why name it after the spirit of flowing water?
Where you at? Ah, really? Oh my dude, what the hell, dude? What the hell is out here?
I was right. It is an ark. A great one.
It isn't moving. I'll get a closer look.
An ark of the stricken earth, I would guess. Any chance you could bring a piece of it back to camp?
Oh,
Doubt my sword is strong enough.
Then there's not much we can do with this for now. Dom seems to have an idea about the loom gate, at least. 2 Enclave constructs, neither of them functional. Good news. Lane found a shortcut back to our camp for you, and we've got the wisp working.
The wisp?
Watch as wisp. Channel a little magic into your earpiece. I'll redirect it to guide you from the scry to the shortcut.
right. I'm pressing up. Okay. All right.
I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut.
Great. Uh, all right. Okay, what's that? Oh, not these stupid things again. Oh, what the hell, dude? Seriously? Hmm. So it reset everything, huh? Okay. All right, what do I got too much of? Hmm. What the? Hmm. Do. All right, I gotta go over there. Apparently, you have to double tap to get it to work, but that's not what they told me. Yeah, that's awesome. Hmm. Yeah, man. Burn, baby, burn. It's inferno. Hmm.
My map. It's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Okay. Alrighty. Doesn't really beat fast travel, but sure.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the Loom Gates active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair and...
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely that it has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about Arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the surge, this band managed to get one of...
Apparently, the Arks have a thin carapace between their magically resistant...
So I need to cleave this carapace off the Ark.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge.
I could hone your sword so we could...
We'll talk.
Great foresight.
Happy to be one step...
Everyone's got a part to play.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Next. Hey, all right. Okay.
And they don't...
Did you?
Did I...
Smell the Loom Gate?
Little, but that's...
Amazing.
Oh, yes, should...
And if not?
Then it is time for Plan B.
Super fan.
They are quite the thing.
After what it was like outside,
It is an enduring mystery. I did not...
are they common?
No. And then, of course, they became...
What did you mean by
The surge was specifically catastrophic towards enchanted equipment. Explosions, and tell me, logically, who were the most likely people?
The rich.
Well done. So, in a single moment, you have what seem to be hundreds of assassinations.
And decades of war follow.
As I said,
What exactly are?
to our best understanding, as far as we know, raw magic is a physical. Our mantles gather it from the air as we move. Tangles prove it can concentrate on its own.
You said they were.
Lane and I have been digging. The only research on tangles we could find were thought experiments until the Veil's appearance. As you might expect, that research was done here in the Enclave. Apparently, they did not publish everything they knew.
Thanks, Dom.
Ultimately, the most practical advice I can give is...
Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah. I don't feel like talking to them, but I guess I got to.
I couldn't help overhear Dom mention
You really do, Peter.
a survival instinct. If some of those... That was actually the problem.
The problem?
After the surge cascaded through the Maida, every kind of long-range so you have magical chaos and no way to confirm. Udea, my homeland, was hit hard. Our trade fleets,
And they couldn't find their way home.
or at least to a safe harbour.
Because the trade networks. My parents used to talk about shortages during those years.
Yes. And the worst wars are fought over I very much hope we can find a way out.
Thank you, them.
So, how often do I need to return to camp?
That's entirely up to you. You're the one taking the risks. So you can, from time to time, I or the folks around the camp, and if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety. Might lose
Got it.
points privilege.
Can I ask how you knew to pack
The tangles were shifting. They'd been static and then, suddenly, just as an arc deflects a wave of Drake's breath, they start to...
How do you know?
The tangles closed down the path the caravan took in, and it wasn't like I was going to abandon you.
I believe I was promised one epic.
I suppose rumors of a safe passage into the shadow had been swirling among weaver circles for They'd always piqued my interest, but I couldn't get a solid lead on it until two weavers in a caravan
think this
bound
is
for
it for
Don
me,
Brennick
though.
told me they no longer had... They'd lost an older Casil fellow who journeyed on the Strand Road before. He insisted on one last big... It killed him, but they got pretty close.
So you got the route from.
Not quite. The point that died was the one who led them in. But it was confirmation that getting close to the Vale was possible. Eventually, I was able to trade an Ash Peak Drake's Tooth for a map of the trade roads with a dubious Ashar.
A Drake's?
Some people believe grinding the tooth of a drake into a powder and consuming it... Fools. Regardless, between the map and the other leads, I was able to plan the route that led us to the Vale's shadow a fortnight ago. The final missing piece was an apprentice point to take on the expedition with me.
Glad I could help.
What's a good adventure if you can't regale someone?
Yeah, go pick the pooch.
Oh, yeah. It's Lane, by the way.
What's that?
Hey,
Sure. What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived. I was just under a lot of stress.
You mean
I really
when
don't
we
care.
ran for our
Yeah, that. And
lax experience?
at the time, that's what it seemed like. But you made finding food and water a top priority. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have.
It's okay, Kat.
No, it's not.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I'd love
I
that.
really don't care. Oh, darling.
You know, when
Oh, no. Being...
the role of point seemed really.
Because it is serious.
That seemed.
Think of it this way. Let's say if you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food.
Right. I guess I see what you mean.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost...
Point taken. How are you feeling now?
I have a hard time letting my guard down. We're still missing supplies, and our campsite isn't half what it should be.
So, what does that entail?
Unfortunately,
Is there a way
right now we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and whip. But if there's anything you can spare...
Sounds simple and glad to hear it.
Okay.
These are a great start. With the supplies, we lost a lot of stuff, but we can
What do you have in mind?
like we discussed. Sola could forge better weapons with improvements to... Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools. And to keep you in fighting form, having laid... There's no end to the improvements we can make around here.
What about you?
Me?
Come on.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
You're always thinking. I love it.
Oh,
Totally.
thanks, Bren. Sola is she can great.
Turns out we...
Yeah, would help. What?
Do you ever take a break?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to...
You know, sure, but we're also trapped sometimes.
Yeah. It's like waves crashing down
You can tell.
until
I get it.
you do.
Completely. Maybe we could slow down and catch our breath together sometime.
Maybe.
Really? What the? Okay. So we got another game that is forcing me down the path of a lesbian relationship. Awesome. You're supposed to give options. Yeah, all right. Okay. That was interesting. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna toss that, but yeah. All right, time for bed. So I think I'm out of here.